So guys, welcome back to another video and welcome to my Team of the Week 8 predictions. Now the first thing I've got to say in this video is Team of the Week 8 is shaping up to be the best Team of the Week of FIFA 20 thus far. So if you're playing FUT Champs right now, if you're just finishing them games, keep going and hopefully you'll be rewarded on Thursday with some decent red picks. I just want to address a topic that was brought up on yesterday's Team of the Week video as well. A lot of people are commenting saying midweek games don't count towards Team of the Week. They do, and you'll see that on Wednesday. I promise you they do, and like I say, Wednesday 3 PM you'll see that they are involved because I think it's very likely that we'll see an informed Messi this week. But we'll talk about that a bit more in detail later on in the video. Anyway, before we get on into things, guys, if you could leave a like rating on this video, that would be very much appreciated. The support on the channel recently has been absolutely insane, so let's keep that going. In the comment section down below, let me know who you think will feature in the upcoming Team of the Week. And if you're new to the channel, of course, hit that red subscribe button and also click that notification bell as well. And that way you'll be notified every time I upload. This series is of course sponsored by OneFootball. OneFootball is a great free to download football news app which can keep you up to date with the latest happenings in the sport. It's also got a match centre which can help you check out live scores, fixtures and results for your favourite team. So give that a download, there's a link to check it out in the description. Before we get into my predictions, we're going to talk about some potential informs. These are the players who have put in a good performance in the past week, who could definitely get an inform but haven't made it in to my Team of the Week predictions, either due to me not having space for them or just me not fancying them over other players. I've got a long list this week, so yeah, get ready. First up, we've got João Pedro, who got himself 2 goals in a 3-2 win against Bologna. Ciro Immobile got 2 goals in a 4-0 win against Torino. Castrovilli got himself a goal and an assist in a 2-1 win against Fiorentina. Kolarov got a goal and an assist in a 4-0 win against Udinese. He also got a clean sheet. Chris Smalling in that game got a goal and a clean sheet, so he could also get an inform. Who else have we got on here? We have Acerbi. He got a goal in a 4-0 win, so he could get an inform. Handanovic played well for Inter in their past 2 games, so he also could be in line for a special card this week. Kadabarek got himself a goal and an assist from a right mid / right wing back role. He got a goal and an assist in a 3-0 win against Paderborn. The striker Cadiz got himself a goal in a 2-1 win against PSG. He got an 8 from the keep, so he could potentially get a special card this week. David Neres and Quincy Promes both got 2 goals in a win for Ajax. Sadio Mane got himself a goal and an assist in a 2-1 win against Aston Villa. Lundstrom, the Sheffield United midfielder, got himself 2 goals in a 3-0 win. Thorgan Hazard got a goal and an assist in a 3-0 win against Wolfsburg. I told you this list was long. I told you. Nkuku from RB Leipzig got a goal and 2 assists in an 8-0 win. Morgan Sanson got a goal in a 2-1 win against Lille. Joe Rowles got himself a hat-trick for Cardiff, but 2 of his goals were penalties, so I was unsure about picking him. The same can actually be said for a Spanish attacker called Fidel, who plays for Elche. He got himself a hat-trick, but 2 of his goals were penalties, so I was also unsure about picking him. Hans Vanaken got himself 2 goals in a 3-0 win in the Belgian Pro League. And finally, the Leicester City centre-back Soyuncu got himself a goal and he kept a clean sheet in a 2-0 win against Crystal Palace. There are so many potential informs this week. It's going to be a tough week to predict. Okay, so now the potential informs are out the way, let's get into my 23-man prediction for the upcoming Team of the Week. We'll start with the goalkeepers as we always do. Over on the left we have Robles, the Real Betis goalkeeper. He made 7 saves in Real Betis' 0-0 draw against Real Madrid. He also got a decent match rating for this performance, and I think he is one of the more likely candidates to get an inform this week in the goalkeeper category. One I'm a bit less confident about, but still could happen, is Beto. He made 6 saves in a 1-0 win in the Turkish Super League. So both goalkeepers keeping clean sheets this week. Hopefully at least one of them features in Team of the Week 8. On the first page of defenders, we've actually got a really impressive looking back line. Like, all these defenders actually look pretty good. Let's talk about Grimaldo first. This guy got himself 2 assists in a 4-0 win for Benfica. That was a midweek game, so that could go against him, but I think he's still got a decent chance because he got 2 assists in this game, he kept a clean sheet, and he also got a good match rating. Would you guys like to see an informed Grimaldo? Let me know in the comments. In the middle of the page is a potential one-to-watch upgrade for Matthias de Ligt. He got himself a goal and he helps Juve keep a clean sheet in a 1-0 win against Torino. For this game, he got a 7 match rating from Gazzetta, which is decent, and all those things combined could be enough to see de Ligt get his first inform of FIFA 20, and thus his one to watch card could be getting an upgrade. The player on the far right is of course Mr. Kyle Walker. He got himself a goal and an assist in a 2-1 win for Man City against Southampton. Now, the goal that was conceded in this game was Ederson's fault. He made an error, so the defender wasn't at fault. So he maybe could have kept a clean sheet if Ederson didn't make that boo-boo. But nonetheless, a goal and an assist for a defender is pretty impressive, and hopefully we see an informed Kyle Walker this week. That would be an awesome card, by the way, to get in your red picks, because his non-inform is one of the best right backs in FIFA 20 already. An informed version of him will obviously be a bit better. Another defender who could make it into Team of the Week 8 is the Colombian left-back Fabra. He got himself 2 goals in a 5-1 win for Boca Juniors. 2 goals for a left-back is pretty freaking impressive, and hopefully that'll be enough to see him get an inform this week, so he could feature on the substitute bench of the upcoming Team of the Week. In the middle of the page is a potential inform Iker Muniain. He got himself 2 goals in a 3-0 win for Bilbao, and that actually could be a pretty decent cheap inform if it does indeed happen. This once again was a midweek game. This guy got himself 2 goals in a 3-0 win against Espanyol, and he also got a pretty good match rating. The final player on this page is another Spanish player. It is Campaña. He got himself a goal and an assist in his side Levante's win against Barcelona. I definitely expect an inform to come from that match, and I think this guy has a really good chance of getting an inform this week. On the next page, we have quite the array of options. We've got a winger, a striker, and an attacking mid. Let's start with that left mid there, Kostic. He got himself a goal and 2 assists as his side, Eintracht Frankfurt, beat Bayern Munich 5-1. This was obviously a really big result in the Bundesliga, and it's actually led to Bayern Munich's manager being sacked, so that's pretty interesting. But nonetheless, Kostic played pretty well in this match. Goal and 2 assists and a good match rating to his name. I think it's likely he gets an inform this week, especially with the way he's been playing lately. He's been on fire. Rudiaz, the forward in the middle, he got himself 2 goals in a 3-1 win for Seattle Sounders against LAFC, and this result obviously put his side into the next round of the MLS playoffs, so that was a pretty big performance from the forward. The third and final player on this page is of course Hakim Ziyech. Now this guy got himself 2 assists in a 4-2 win for Ajax. Now in this game, both Quincy Promes and David Neres both scored twice, so one of them two could get the inform instead. However, I'm going for Ziyech because he got a better match rating than both of the previously mentioned players. But to be honest, any of the 3 could get the inform. Who do you guys think will get the inform from that match? Or do you not think there'll be one from that match? Let me know in the comments. Okay, now let's talk about some players who could feature on the reserves of the upcoming Team of the Week. All of the players on this page got themselves a hat-trick in wins, so they've all got a pretty good chance at getting an inform this week. The Italian on the left got 3 goals in a 3-0 win in the Serie B. Hepburn Murphy got himself a hat-trick in a 3-1 win against MK Dons, and Daka on the end got himself 3 goals in a 3-0 win against Mattersburg. Like I've said, I think all 3 of these have got a good chance at getting an inform this week, and hopefully we'll see them on the reserves on Wednesday. We have another defender to talk about in this video. This time it's one that could feature on the reserves. Maric got himself 2 goals from centre-back in a 2-1 win in the Swiss Super League. 2 goals from centre-back is pretty freaking impressive, so hopefully that's enough for him to get an inform this week. Obviously he didn't keep a clean sheet, so that could go against him, but hopefully the goals are enough for him. Orellana played really well midweek in a win for his side. He got himself a goal and an assist in a 2-1 win against Villarreal, and he also got himself a free match rating on Massa 2. Romelu Lukaku got himself 2 goals in a win for Inter Milan. He also got an 8 match rating from Gazzetta, so that's why I've included him in my predictions this week. So if you've got a one to watch Lukaku in your club, maybe it could be getting upgraded this week. Maybe. I have to say, I'm not super confident in this pick, especially with the amount of attacking options EA have for the upcoming Team of the Week. But an 8 from Gazzetta was pretty hard to ignore. But the fact that one of Lukaku's goals was a penalty just makes me a bit uneasy about this pick. But I guess we'll see what happens on Wednesday. I'm going to go for it, but not super confident in Lukaku featuring on Wednesday. On the penultimate page, we have a mixed array of items. On the left, we have the Mexican striker Pulido. He got himself 2 goals and an assist in a 3-1 win against Toluca. In the middle, we've got Amrabat. He got himself a goal and 2 assists in a 4-0 win in the Saudi League. And then over on the far right, we have Brighton's Trossard, who got himself a goal and an assist in a 2-0 win against Norwich in what was a very big result for Brighton. And now we arrive on the final page of my predictions, and it's a pretty good page because, as you can see, it features some really good looking potential informs, and all three of these cards look good, and all three of them I'm pretty confident in featuring in the upcoming Team of the Week on Wednesday as well, so that's obviously pretty good news. We're going to go from right to left on this page. We'll start by talking about Memphis Depay. He got himself 2 goals in a 3-2 win for Lyon against Toulouse, and he also got an 8 match rating from the keep, and I think that could be enough to finally secure Memphis Depay an inform in FIFA 20, and that card will be absolutely fantastic. And if that card doesn't fit into your FUT Champs teams, it probably would make for a really good super sub, so I'm hoping I get him in my red picks on Thursday. In the middle of the page we have a potential inform Timo Werner. Now I don't know why I'm saying potential, because he is definitely getting an inform this week. If he doesn't, that is absolutely insane. He got himself 3 goals and 3 assists in an 8-0 win for RB Leipzig. That is just absolutely insane, and there is no way that he isn't in Team of the Week 8 in my opinion, so look out for that card. Finally, on the left, we have ourselves a 95 inform Messi. He got himself 2 goals and 2 assists in a 5-1 win for Barcelona against Real Valladolid on Tuesday. Now, I know what some of you are going to say, Tuesday games don't count, midweek games don't count. Well, I guess we'll see on Wednesday if they count or not, won't we? I feel pretty confident in saying that I think Messi's going to get an inform this week, and if he doesn't, then I'm going to look pretty stupid, but I'm very confident in him getting an inform this week. I don't know where the myth comes from that people don't think midweek games count towards Team of the Week. They do if they're league fixtures. If they're Champions League or European competition fixtures, they don't, but if they're actual league fixtures, they do. And like I said, you will see that on Wednesday. So, there we have it. Those are my predictions for the upcoming Team of the Week. In the comment section down below, let me know your thoughts on the predictions I have just shown you. Let me know which players you agree and disagree with, and also let me know which players you feel I have missed out. If you could leave a like rating on the video, that would be greatly appreciated. The support on videos lately has been absolutely fantastic, so really do appreciate that. Thank you all. Do be sure to subscribe to the channel if you're new around here, and give that notification bell a click as well, and that way you'll be notified every time I upload. Thanks for watching, guys, and as always, I will catch you in the next one.